12 years of making content for social media. Here is what I learned throughout that time. Followers, they do not matter as much as the community you build. I'm sharing this because I have managed to build 500,000 followers on TikTok and 10,000 followers on Instagram on my personal page. And it gave me nothing. I'm making this video to share the story because a lot of people are obsessed with numbers, and I was and I'm still sometimes obsessed with numbers. But what I discovered throughout this journey of making social media, that numbers do nothing if you don't have a community built over what you are doing. And this is the main focus of the things that I'm going to do in 2026 and forwards. Basically, I have been making fool of myself for years and years, testing different things. I'm a little weird, creepy, cringe person, but I always felt like I need to conquer my fear to be judged and be accepting the fact that people will laugh at me or think that I'm weird. And it helped me a lot, but not everyone is willing to do this. I am always making myself a fool because I always think, okay, it's okay. It's okay, basically. I don't care what people think, but it is important how you show yourself on social media and in media at all, in TV or publicly in general. Like I think most of the persona I create online is based on my experiences, of course, and how I see the world. So for me, I'm a dancer for years. I danced from 2011, and what helped me along my journey to get confidence to put myself out there was ciphers. So in a dance community, street dance culture, we have ciphers, so people gather in a circle and then one person goes inside. And it's super fucking scary for everyone to do this in the beginning, and I used to do it, but this excitement plus stress and anxiety about showing yourself was very useful for me in the future as a human being in general, at all, to develop my social skills and my interpersonal skills. And it helped me to create my work ethic. And my work ethic, as I am a very chaotic artistic person, I have my creative time in the morning, usually since like 10 o'clock. Smacznej kawusi. After my morning ritual, I have creative power, creative energy, and a lot of ideas. A lot of times I write them down, and then I just feel the energy to go and energy to move and do things. And this is what I developed throughout the years, basically because of the dance, but also I always felt like I have this aesthetic feel towards things and art. And also I would like to focus on content creation. And I was like, okay, I like comedy, I like making videos, I like to make fool of myself, and I'm just going to show myself to people. And a lot of times I felt like the things that I'm posting, they are horrible, because when I was filming myself I felt horrible. In a way, it was like this public anxiety you have, like I described it to you in ciphers, when you feel paralyzed. Oh, it's so scary to do this, but you have to do it. You have to go through it. You have to feel that anxiety, do something, the project that or film yourself anyway, because if you do not try, you do not go through the process of accepting how you feel, you will not develop more confidence later. And that's what I think. And that's what helped me along my journey, you know. But I'm digressing a little bit, but it's very important to have the bit of upfront basis for what I'm going to say later. Everyone's talking about it, but consistency. I had my first viral video after years of making content, editing, learning how to edit properly, seeing, watching, observing, researching what works online and what my kind of niche that I want to address will watch. And maybe for me it's easier than for other people because comedy and dancing is universal. You don't even need to speak the language to show it. So for me, it's very appealing that I can make a content and I don't even need to open my mouth. I can just do some kind of skits, or I showcase the dance that I film or of other dancers of myself, and then they see it and it works. But on internet it's very important to have research. Or if you are lazy to research, just go on AI and ChatGPT will tell you what works in 10 seconds. And that's what I started to do recently as well. Like, I do not waste time researching, because why, when I can just type. So this is a convenience of AI, but a lot of people don't like AI. I like it in some ways. I don't like some general parts of AI that are dangerous to humanity, but overall I use it for my own benefit, and you should do this as well. So 5 years of posting and I had my first viral. It was like a archive dance video from the past. I just posted it because I made an edit on Adobe Premiere Pro, and I was super passionate about this particular video, and I posted it and I didn't realize, but overnight it had like 30,000 followers on TikTok. And then I was so motivated. I had this burning desire of, oh, okay, I can become an influencer now. And then I made a video almost every day, which is very crucial when it comes to like making a content that you actually like and you are passionate about, and it's just about the motivation and determination. So this one viral video gave me the determination that I lost later on, but I think this is the aspect that will help you along your journey in content creation, when you just have that burning desire without even having that viral video in the first place, because you're so passionate about the content. So be passionate about what you're making and people will feel it. I think it's generally, I have the least views when I make videos just because I want to be consistent, but I feel horrible. But when I actually generate that vibe and I generate that energy to make project that is passionate for me again, and then I don't feel about the outcome, I don't think about the outcome, it gets better. But yeah, I think it's important to have that consistency even if you feel like shit, because you can always delete the past video or put it in a private and it will be fine. So consistency, having that burning desire of making something meaningful, and then be passionate about the project. It doesn't need to be super beautiful and perfect, but the quality of your image always helps. So I believe that the core of the video, the storytelling and the essence of the video is more important than the video to look very pretty, aesthetically beautiful, using a 30,000 euro camera. It doesn't fucking matter. If you can film like me on the cell phone, and it will be as good as the camera one. But of course the camera image is a little bit a bonus. It's a bonus because it helps, but it's not a must. A lot of people who just begin, they think they need to have the best equipment to do videos, but no. I sold my camera because I felt like I'm using it and it's great, but I don't need it, and it takes a lot of space in my luggage when I travel a lot, and I just stopped. So I encourage you to not be discouraged by not having equipment, but you can always put an effort to make a video look nicer. Think about lighting, you know, things like that. But it doesn't matter. You can improve your image with lighting. You can improve your image with having a mic. You can buy a cheap DJI or some kind of adaptable, attachable mic that will help you improve your mic and stuff like this, improve your sound and audio, but it's not necessary. I think the most important thing is to have the idea and storytelling and put them all together, have a concept, execute the concept on the spot. I think this is one of the biggest lessons are learned. Fuck perfectionism. Is good to put an effort, but just do things as you think on the spot when you have that inspiration, you know? Because when you don't have that inspiration and you come back to the old project after a month or two, you will be like, okay, I filmed it so long ago, and it's like, and then people feel it, right? Like, you have to do the projects on the spot when you feel the energy. That helped me, and I hope it will help you, because yeah, why not? I'm making this video for you to actually skip 10 years of effort, pain, suffering, doom scrolling for hours just looking for ideas, when now I realize it's not about that. It's just basically taking care of yourself and making content when you feel inspired, and also when you feel like horrible. It's nice to make content still, to have consistency, and but you don't need to post it. The thing is, like, you can post the videos that you like, but you should keep on going. Like, if you want to have that that consistency and the improvement. If you want to learn fast, you have to do videos all the time and post them. You can post which one you want, but don't judge yourself too much, you know, because people judge themselves all the fucking time, and they don't post, and they're like, oh, I have 10 followers, how are you doing it? Like, I just post, and I want to not care what people think. I do care, because feedback helps. So I take the feedback, I see how it works. If I feel the energy of the videos, a lot of times I just put it in private or I delete it. But I think it's just important to keep it going. So keep going. Let me know how is your content creation journey going in a comment section. I would be happy to help you to improve. We can have a chat, DM me or email me. Or if you want to learn fast and to have a personal lesson with me, I can coach you as well. I can give you the price in the private message, and then we can improve together and grow together, because I want you to spend less time than I did to become as good as I am now in some things. I'm not perfect, of course, but like, I want you to improve, and I want to improve as well. So let's link up, let's get together, let's talk, and then see you at the next video.